Hello my friend, in this video we'll enjoy the best plays and moments for the play-ins of VCT EMEA Kickoff between Koi versus Vitality. The winner gets closer to playoffs and they dream to qualify for Masters Madrid. Koi versus Vitality, pistol round, here we go guys, it's gonna be a great game.
Trapwire going to be distracted.
Okay, good opening by Shadows, alone in market, got tricked by Runner.
Takes over control of the
Spike is
market,
being
trading out
planted,
the mid
being
lurk
aggressive with
safe,
Spawn.
and they're even pushing aggressively in towards the spawn. Vitality not content with the site control.
Nice
They want to
shot by
fight all the way
Starks,
through and isolate some of these
Okay,
duels,
3v2.
but there's a few more Koi
Starks is
players
low.
than they'd anticipated. Now it's a 3v2.
A lot to try and hold on to here. Grouping up the side of Koi, the boombot already going to give them quite a bit of information. Nade to clear the close corner as well. But that flash is sublime from Kicks. His Sky has looked fantastic and evening up that scoreline. They've got to peek this in case they're defusing, and Camo now into the 1 versus 1. Leaving it onto the youngsters to fight this one out, to see who takes the victory, and the Pistol King of Kicks will close it out again.
Goodbye versus bonus round.
The trap going to be easily destroyed. The information given away. The reaction from Koi is instantaneous.
Okay, sayf with the
pushing
opening.
up on B main to seize this control.
Look at the
They
players
look
in
to fight
garage,
their way
man.
to at least maintaining another angle.
They have nowhere to go.
They can blitz back in on B. The problem is they've been isolated. They've been grouped up. The nade's done damage. And so is Shados. Grabino, sure he'll make it past the trap that's no longer up. But it's more about getting out of these angles, getting away from these players who are hunting him down so quickly. They knew where sayf was. They weren't able to deal with him. But the problem is, on the other side, Grabino's down. Stars
one, only stacks left.
In this 1 versus 3,
It has
despite
to
sayf.
Early push though.
Fast play on market.
Yeah, unfortunately, no one's
The
there to
rotation's
break
already
that trap,
coming.
so it's going to cost him a couple seconds as he's stunned
Oh,
up
nice shot
and
by
now
Grabino,
taken
bro.
down. Grabino with a quick kill. The showstopper finds absolutely no value in round number 5 for Vitality. They need someone else to step it up. The plan coming in from center isn't exactly going to shift the sands of time in their favor. Not when Koi still have that man advantage to work with. And a flank on the way from Grabino quite far away.
Sayf as well, though. That's the man that you always have to be careful of, because he's looking to cut off anybody that's going to be in that position. Now, the one thing with Grabino, well, I was going to say he could TP, but actually he can't. So he'd have to break the trip if he wants to get through it, and that's the information over.
Yeah, that was it. The fact that he didn't have that online late certainly doesn't help, but sayf's lurk, like you said,
man,
Tom,
he's so good, bro.
It had a lot of impact. He snuck into that position a few rounds ago. They knew that he likes to play this spot. He's a deadly lurker, but
yeah,
somehow he's found so much value, and with a missed shot from Grabino, they're hot on his tail. They're not giving up either, knowing that there's an op on the other side. This is a weapon they definitely want out of his hands. They'll get a chance, and they'll find it.
Mid-push again. This has been something that's been successful for them in the majority of matches they played, and a showstopper out. Nightfall's good, and Runner's killed himself. That's what it takes. It's a trade in the opening duel, and they will be able to even things up once again. A lot of players, Kicks, tagged still within the early fight. They know exactly where they are, and after
Koi needs this round.
There's not going to be anything they can do to stop it.
Yeah, the realization was there from the side of Vitality that this was a big stack coming out of Koi. Curious because so many rounds have been A plays that they decide to fight mid, stack back to B.
There's a trip there, and he has no TP, bro.
Retaking the A site. Not a lot to work with on the way back through. Again, we had Rolling Thunder previously for Shadow, but he's dead, so that's not going to be
TP again.
Grabino, yeah, you're right. No shrouded step to work with. He's going to have to just destroy this cam, play it like a normal agent, and they're ready to fight this now. 2 players on the corner. Good flash, good swing, nice and easy. It's traded out the work done by Camo as sayf falls. No Viper to play with afterwards. That spike being diffused. Spray is good, but now they've got to wildly spam and hope they find him. Only half in the end for Camo.
What's the market?
Spike planted. It's gonna be a 5v5 retake. Oh, Camo got 2. Okay.
Looking like we might finally have something to write home about for Koi. He's managed to find a double opener. Has the showstopper. Rolling Thunder will clear out the angles. Still a post plant to deal with though.
Oh, a nasty corner for Kicks, but they've managed to de-root Sander, and they've spotted Kicks' barrel. This should be easy from here on out. Sayf in a 1v5. Showstopper if they needed it, but they most certainly do
He's that good? Oh my god, he's that good. No time.
They've bought enough time.
I know exactly where.
With the Cypher utility sitting on the B site, they've opted for A. Ult out of Deathstream gives them info. It's hard to decide though, because if you sprint straight to the B site from here, they will be able to rotate in time. Instead, they send Sender, ulted in, but this is not the full commitment.
Yeah,
Viper's bid on mid. That's not the idea either. It's an 8 play. That's the long game that they're playing.
Damn, bro.
I love this from Vitality. The traps being destroyed, the fact that Sender's here, they assume that the rest of the squad is going to come barreling through B main, barreling through mid and market, and they'll be able to catch them off guard.
For free?
But they could not be more wrong. The Viper's Pit will make it very difficult to rotate back. They have to go all the way around through the spawn.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
The pit's actually dropped. Sayf pretend. Oh my God, Sayf's pretending that he's left this position. He's hiding in the corner now, but the player is coming on his right. Oh, he's seen the barrel. That timing just about worked out.
He's just playing mind games. That's half of
Bro,
what
this
Sayf
game
is doing
was,
throughout
this
this
round
match
was
so far. Spotted out Shados as
so
well.
smart.
Just needs to try and buy time for his teammates. And dealing with Sayf is something they need to do. Just letting him come in from the back lines in the last few seconds is not something you're going to be able to deal with. Trades coming out, runner doesn't know the second player's there. Shadows coming in, has actually managed to find the cover.
Bro.
And he's going to go just for the defusal. He knows that Sayf is pretty far away, just tried to stick it all the way, pulls out his gun, but Sayf will win it in the end.
Bro, that was so
you didn't deal with him at the beginning, and you won't deal with him at the end.
10-2.
Back of Camo, he's been very good
Pistol
in
round.
opening fights.
Koi needs this, man. If they want to have any chance to win this map, they need a pistol.
Though, who immediately pops down his utility, slowing him. No way to go through that orb once the snake bite is down below. Deep nade with a stun from Camo. Could do some decent damage. I don't think it's made it quite far enough for kill.
Oh my God, bro, what a shot, man.
Certainly has good shot. And he follows it up with runner.
Okay, come on, join the server, man.
He's going to have that to deal with fairly soon, but he's dropped the spike. He may have to push into him through his orb, potentially. It's on the edge of it, swinging.
Nice 3K for him, bro. What a round by Camo, man.
A little bit too clean. Blitz, blast packs up.
Oh, they're ready for it, though. 3 players ready on this angle. Somehow Camo still wins that fight, and he takes down Sender as well. What an
opening by Camo, man.
That
was crazy.
This round. You mentioned an ult. I feel like he's just gone nuclear
overheat
himself.
there?
Didn't need any help.
Bro.
Spam through, won't achieve anything, and after plant now, you almost have to sit there for Vitality and go.
Yeah, they have it saved. Look at that one. He's on B or he still kicks his low.
They've recovered so many weapons as well. That's
it, bro. That's it. They have it saved.
Yeah, I think that is it. There's a lot of gaps in the defense so far.
They're on Garrett. Bro, these openings by Camo are insane, man.
Right there.
I will get in my cam to check if there's someone there.
That right there is Carmen's You play those fast blitz round in the blast packs, you catch him off guard. Shadows got shot in the back a few times trying to run away. It's good to see Destry and blindsided by the same kind of play. Nice showstopper Camo on
this
another.
Is beautiful.
Vitality's numbers thin out. Kicks was quickly rooted from the back.
What can they do?
This, and a lot of these rounds have been blink and you miss it.
Yeah.
Immediate burst of action and a defensive squad left to save. It seems like we're in a similar spot again. Surely runner and center, because they're sticking around. Center's going towards market. Are they going to go for this? 10-6 in the lead. I guess they're feeling it, but individually, Koi have been ahead in so many of these fights. Doesn't feel likely, and with runner falling, even less so. Sender may now be thinking about getting out, but that choice might not be his anymore. With Camo coming to challenge, but luckily he's dealt. And he's out.
Ult's definitely in the favor of this defensive side. Runner again, huge opener for him.
This is good for them, man.
Safe, put under pressure, but he's gone pushing. Moving into the angle
look at
instead.
Look at
it might not be the right call. Rolling Thunder. Has it caught Sayf? It's definitely caught the players in spawn! It didn't catch Sayf! It didn't touch him! He was safe in the corner! And I'll tell you what, Koi were not. A devastating blow to this attacking side. The 3-round gap.
9-12.
It's not the end of the world,
point
but
for
it's certainly
Vitality.
not lost for Koi yet. This was their map pick. And remember, Vitality decided to start
on B with the operator.
Right? They got the best card out of the way.
Sando, what is that, bro?
One's going
Check
to
this guy
hurt.
PC.
At least Rubinho put his smokes down, but puts a bit of a timer on the round for Koi because those smokes are going to fade, and they ain't coming back this time. A plant at least for Shadow. The post plants now need to be taken. Shados was hoping to flank, but he was caught. And that trap seeing him has ended his hopes and dreams with another advantage stacked up towards the side of Vitality. Sure, that Seized might buy a few seconds, but player at Seized is even inside the Trailblazer. Here comes a flash over top, and Camo needs to make a huge play around the edge. Oh no, good night Shadow. Surely he's 1 HP. Okay, finally he'll fall. And with Starzo left, 1v4, those spams better be godlike, because this round is gone.
GG.
Vitality, 13-9. They started it out with a flawless streak of rounds. It became a little bit labored in the end, but they got there.
Okay, come on, pushing mid.
From Koi.
I'm interested to see
With
how
shadows.
they can use the double flashes
Oh, it's gonna be a
as
2v2 here.
successfully as Gentlemates did. Slightly different avenue of doing it. Kicks
Spike
the Pistol
planted.
King under
Comes low.
pressure. He's going to deal
Good
with
trade by
another.
Shadow. 3v3,
In the
spike
meantime,
planted.
his team have managed to get the spike down. Destrian in a pretty interesting position. Is being looked for. Shados waiting for him. But this fight isn't actually going to garner too much just
Tender.
yet. The winner of it might just decide the
going
round.
double
And
doors.
Destrian holding onto that position is going to cause so many issues. Look at where sayf is as well. They're basically surrounded. They're looking to clear a site that has no one on it.
Yeah, it's a really nice idea as long as somebody can get there on time, and the Astra
One
buys you a
enemy
lot
remaining.
more time with those stars down, the global utility, so the defuse
Fun
cannot
for
be
Green, bro.
pulled all
Possible.
the way through.
You can run
Destrian
for
was always
car.
going to be able to set up a lot of that play. That's a double dink. That's a lot of damage done by
Far.
Camo. Even if he doesn't manage to get the kill, Sendercore as well. This is not how you want to see it going for the side of Vitality. Koi already
Kick is low.
doing so much damage in this round. Rifle going to be retrieved, but Kicks is low, and he can't heal himself.
Just happened.
Starzo's
One
crept into
enemy
the site,
What the fuck?
and it doesn't look
What's
like he'll
going on?
really be
Down
needed.
B.
3 for 1.
Destrian last alive. Okay, Starzo spotted. I was hoping he wasn't going to just take this fight. Instead, biding time for teammates to rotate in. And running that clock down for Destrian. That 1v1 timer ticking away, as there's going to be support pretty soon. Corbinho's the main man with the weapon in hand, but down to 20. It was easy for anyone to eliminate him.
Full buy versus full buy.
Scratching their heads.
Come on with the
Koi got a super
operator. He saw the
passive
gun.
setup. Well, they're about to find
Oh,
out that they
he saw
don't.
another player
Camo
too.
quickly on a kill with
Nice
that
kill by
operator,
Shadow, bro.
and Shadow
5v3.
follows through. Talked about weaknesses for Koi being up against that op. Well, a strength is when they have it. Evidently, 5 versus 3, and Vitality have no space to work off of. Well, maybe towards Tube. Okay,
that's
yes,
true.
towards Tube.
Well, that's at least one kill going in their favor. Spike rotating back around through the spawn, potentially going to try and put the crunch onto Starzo. Knife doesn't give anything away either. No information to be had. Still watching in case Destrian goes through that mid spot. You got Camo homed in the back line
Stacks
with
on
the
A.
operator.
Then retake.
Instead, it seems like this might just end up as a retake on that A site and just holding in case they end up going B.
Yeah, good
30
positions from
seconds
Koi.
left.
I don't expect any individuals to be taking crazy fights with this setup. It seems
No,
to be
it's going to
posted
rotation.
for a retake regardless of where they go, unless it
Spiking being
happens to be the
planted.
angle that you were watching. Basically, that means Starzo don't peek up top on bridge. Don't want to see
Castro,
him going
look
down
Castro.
too early, but
Nice kill by
Destrian
Destrian,
is
man.
the one peeking instead, getting insanely aggressive, up in their face. Starzo will pop a flash, but he's not dropping down. That space is being taken, seized by the other side. Shanos only just now getting there to clear around the corner. sayf has fallen back though, behind the wood. He's looking for the headshot angle.
Last player
He's been
standing.
caught in the open. Corbinho down by the door, not expected. Sender now with it all to do. He can isolate some 1v1s. He's done excellent
that was
to
clean,
do
bro.
just that.
1v1.
And he even knows where the last player is. Why was Corbinho
Play, my
jumping?
friend. That was nice,
He's gonna
bro.
be
Well,
asking himself that
well
for a
played,
while.
bro.
Sender with
Good
a
glitch.
breathe.
The rest of the team again making their way through. Pop flash for Starzo.
Good
Fragmented
nade.
as well.
Good
It's
kill by
actually the
Starzo.
spam with a little bit of help, or was that a snake bite? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. It could have been Corbinho. It makes sense
It
if it
was
was
the
into
nade, I
spamming.
think,
It was the
with
right
some
angle for
shots.
it, but could have been a snake bite thrown through. He has none left in the utility belt. Either way, Vitality have called in that Viper's Pit. This could help out a lot. Pushing around the right side to get a spam isn't possible, and a Cosmic Divide covers off left. It's not possible, of course, because of sayf. With that operator in hand, he's locking down the angle. And this gives them so much room to fight with, because the only real concern is that wrap. That's no longer a concern while sayf is alive. Although, the Viper's wall put in by Koi will
Yeah,
buy them a
front
little
part.
bit more of a sight line to work around.
Oh, look
Corbinho
at
now
Corbinho, man.
makes it up close, spots an
Sneaky
op
boy.
already inside of main, but they haven't found Sender. He's been dancing through the pit, but he steps out of it.
Speaking
What? He
back
messes
on
up.
you.
Camo
4v2.
falling. Or Camo getting kicks rather, and now moving his way over towards the spike. This is going to be tough for sayf to find anything, and they've just guessed where he is. The RNG got the better of him.
33 seconds on
Running
the
up dash
clock.
in with the op.
If he's
Vitality
insane, maybe.
Going
But at this
to
point,
A
30
split.
seconds left. The rest
Stacks
of
the
the team
double
are doubling
door.
back in the other direction. He's still holding it upwards. Starzo just goes walkabouts, though. He's given
kills,
them
bro.
the kill that they needed. Still Camo is here, but there you go. With the rifle in hand, Runner has found that entry, and there's no escape for
I know
Camo this
exactly
time.
where you
Managing to isolate the jewels, the entirety
10 seconds
of
left.
this defense has just fallen apart.
Yeah, and the op has nothing to do with it. It is very much down to individual
Spike
duels
planted.
taken. Patience by Vitality as
Fuck, I'm
Starzo got a
checking.
little bit overeager. It opens up
Knife,
the
knife,
gap.
knife,
Good
knife,
night,
knife,
sweet.
knife.
Oh,
Yeah,
no!
bro.
He's pulled down out the knife. That's just disrespectful. The mind game's in play. Hit the morale. Hit him where it hurts. Only Shados left.
Nice, bro.
He's quickly
Quick round.
dispatched.
That's right.
Destrian.
Love it. 6-6.
Just running away with it.
Second
I
on
don't think that's
pistol.
going to be the same this time around. They get a chance to play more normal Valorant, let's say.
Going
Flash
to
be
B.
used, and actually, Camo's already
IA
out.
Isaac.
He used his gate crash to
Safely with the
close the
opening.
distance, and a flash through the cage to fight on the back of it. At least seizes them the control to get a nice safe plant, but very quickly there'll be a duel here. Very late lurk by Shados as well. Keep that in the back of your minds.
Flash
20
on,
seconds
but
later,
damage.
we might see something from
Bro,
him. But there
that
might
was
be
nice,
nothing
man.
left.
5v2.
Vitality already on the side.
Rubio?
Grabinho in the corner. He's done
Okay,
so well
same,
to
bro.
find 3. They don't
Okay,
know where
shot is double
Shados
doors.
is though. What can he do?
No
Yeah,
point
what
for
can he
him,
do?
bro.
Done.
He can't even make it on time.
Yo.
It's over.
Push
Full
down
buy
mid,
versus
but
bonus
Runner, a
round.
lot of information
Koi
already taken, but the main
going
issue
A.
is kicks suppressed and alone.
Only kicks
With
defending.
this site rotation
Astral
only just coming through.
far back.
Hoping for a little bit of luck. He does connect, but unfortunately it's onto the fake count.
Okay, it's gonna be a 5v5 retake.
Good little bit of a warm-up routine for him at least. With a
Not the
quick
best of
practice
guns for
now. We saw the same
Vitality.
position
Never
actually
mind.
used by
Runner
Logan
with
against
the outlaw.
Vitality time
What the
and time
opening?
again. Shados
Oh, Shadows.
seems to be
Free
bringing
kill,
back
bro.
some old memories for this Vitality squad.
Nice lurk,
with a
man.
quick lurk in.
Oh,
and
Runner so
okay,
good,
damage
bro.
being done
4v2.
across the board. In fact, Runner and sayf combo, and they leave just Shadow because Shados is so far away. It's a bit of deja vu for this man. At least he could scrap onto that.
That's
angle.
nice,
Nice
Shadow.
shot for Shadow. The spray though, it's a little
no
too much
bullets,
towards
no
default.
bullets,
The spike
bro.
was planted slightly left of there. The pings must not
By
have been on.
Vitality.
Third kill for him, but it's all for nothing.
Nothing's going in onto middle, and a very early rotation coming out of the side of Vitality to bolster up this defense.
Not something we see from them a lot, but so far
What?
Koi has been pretty direct in how they take these duels. Already eliminating kicks, Runners quick to pull out the blades. He's looking for a target to take down. Still no draft left to play with.
These are so good, man.
Moving towards the left side.
Okay,
I thought he'd
Destry.
wait for Destry, or Destrian would wait for him more
Trade,
so.
trade?
But no. Going swinging into the angle, Runner's able to quickly
Oh, this
grab
is
the trade.
huge, this is
Shados'
huge.
lurk a little bit early, and Sender was still trained in on the
Okay,
angle, but a
2v2.
good flank from Shadow. He's made it out alive. Kept this into a 2v2, and the spike will be
Got the
picked up
spike.
and planted, presumably.
Right, yeah.
Fabinho at least attempting it.
A lot easier said
30
than
seconds
done.
left.
Put you together.
Snakebite's going to leave him stuck in the mud. Just trying to bait these players in, but they're already looking for the fight. It's going to be the
One
trade
enemy
out,
remaining.
leaving
10
it into that
seconds.
1 versus
He
1.
doesn't have the spike.
But he sees the spike on the floor. sayf doesn't really need to peek. This looks for a timing and finds it as
It's
well.
a gun fight
clutch
and you
going
pick
in
up an
Vitality's
arrow.
favor.
Let's try and push him out
Seems like
though.
they're well aware. He has been playing in the halls pretty much every single round.
Rubin.
And sayf alongside him. Grabinho just caught
Sleeping, bro.
sleeping. They get both players and now reveal that the play was over onto that B
There's
side.
no
I
way I
think
saw
it was meant to
that.
be a ruse because the spike was still over on A.
Which isn't a bad
Dude
idea. We
was
said they were
out-tabbing,
very
bro.
direct in most of the rounds, so this time they throw in a little bit of flair with a
Playing
fake.
hacks ball.
Unfortunately, as we can see, that hasn't worked out to start with. Good damage though, Sander down. Big utility to pull out of the round. If they can manage it, Camel's gonna wait out the snake bite. And I still think the plan is to pop that flash, look for the play. Here it is, flash around, swing in, but Kicks was there. Just too much time passed.
30 seconds.
Looks
Vitality
like
have
match
got
point for
plenty of
Vitality,
players. The
guys.
heal though, the heal is coming through. Shados has a
Oh
real
my.
chance. Oh no!
Okay.
He swift the
Should we
first,
trade?
and the
Like,
heal
he's
back
still
up
good.
means that fight isn't as easy as he might expect. 90 HP still on Sender. He's good for the first, and he'll
Nice
follow
shots
up
by
with
Sender,
more.
man.
12 to
Match
6.
point for Vitality, bro.
One away from pushing this 2-0, from keeping their dream alive, especially if
1
Koi are
minute in the
playing
clock.
like this.
Nothing happened yet.
Luckily, I still
Runner
have
with
my
the operator.
White Cry Spanish cast.
This could be the last
Bring that
round
one
of the
back.
match. And Runner got the kill, bro.
Runner.
Spike
There's
Good
the
pick.
opener. They haven't been able to
Did he
deal
see
with
the
this
spike?
operator.
I don't think so.
They haven't been able to deal with a lot of things. The aggression
no.
paying off. And now 40 seconds left for them to now
Going
try
for
and
double doors
hightail
now?
it onto one of the sites. Seekers
Oh,
even
Kicks
going
has
to give
ult,
them up
bro.
as well. 3 of the players
Bro.
trying
They
to
know
push up the
everything,
top
man.
of mid. And while
Run,
the fact
run,
is
go
the Seekers
fast.
have given all that
30
information
seconds on
away.
the
The
clock.
one lurk outside
There's
of
2 players
that B side,
defending
the one that has the
B,
spike.
and it's a Cypher and a
sayf
Viper,
already
bro.
getting
Good
the
luck.
reveal. This is all but over. Just one man standing, Grabinho, with 20 seconds to try and clutch versus the entirety of this
GG.
Vitality side. It will not be happening. From 0-2 to 2-0 in the next series. A dominant way for them to give themselves a lifeline. The fact is, Mitch, though, their life is now in the hands of their opponent.
always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to